What it do? What it do? You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Most definitely hit that bell icon and notification bell that alerts you. All content that I drop that will hit your devices that will tap into my YouTube channel. So if you want all the latest, up to date, current content that I drop, make sure you hit that bell icon. As soon as I drop the content, it will hit your notification bell to let you know that the content is dropped. So you can be the first ones to get the exclusive drops on all my content. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up, the AKA the like button. YouTube appreciate that. S.L.R Media TV appreciate that. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I need everybody to go double back and spin the block. Go to my second YouTube channel, S.L.R Sports News TV. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment over there. It helps both of my channels grow, get more viewers, more subscribers, pushes both of my YouTube channels further to the YouTube ad. Like what I do, make sure you hit the Cash App $ SRED40. All information is pinned at the top of the ticker. You're looking for the like button, the thumbs up. It's the three dots on the right hand side. Hit the three dots and you'll see the like button. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my future subscribers. You see the title. You see the title. In Bryce Young, we trust. Fire Dave Canales, trust the process. It's just that simple. Just that simple. Y'all might not agree. Y'all might not agree to my input that I put in on this Carolina Peninsula. Some agree, some disagree, but I don't care because the bottom line is, if you look at the totality of this game yesterday, you look at this game yesterday, the first two drives did us in. That was it. Look at the score. Just look at the score. 34-31. Just imagine if the Carolina Panthers would have scored on the first two drives. Even if they'd have scored 7 and 3 points on the next drive, that's 10 points right there. That's the game. Look at the score again. 34-31. So imagine if the Carolina Panthers would have came out with 2 field goals in each drive. They would have won this game. This is what I'm talking about with Dave Canales. This is what I'm talking about. The empty calories, the slow start, the multiples. You understand what I'm saying? 2 possessions off the rip. No points. You kick the ball. The game, them 2 possessions that the Carolina Panthers had early in the game hurt them. Hurt them. Yo, what's good? What's good, Cologne? We in the building. We up early. Top of the morning. We up early. Yeah, we here. We here. Yeah, we here. Yeah. I know y'all sad. I know y'all sad. Y'all shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. I told y'all before. If we had the right head coach, we'd have won this game. We would have beat the Rams yesterday. For some reason, we play the Rams real good. We know how to play them. We know how to get in their head and frustrate their cornerbacks. Because, to tell you the truth, the Rams try to give us the game. The Rams try to give us the game. They didn't want to win the game as bad as they say they wanted to win because they tried to give it to us. We just couldn't capitalize on it. Yeah. They say, well, S.L.R. It's 31 points. You said if they scored at least 25, they got an opportunity, a chance to win, and they did. They had every opportunity. But once again, this is the reason why you have to get rid of this coaching staff. The mistakes of your first 2 drives, you come out with no points. And then when you had the game, when you had the Rams had to score, a field goal could even beat the Carolina Panthers. The Rams had to score to beat the Carolina Panthers. And what the Carolina Panthers do? Play the soft defense. Play the soft defense. And Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay said, thank you. Thank you. Because the Carolina Panthers, you must don't want this win. We'll take it. And did. Have coaches like Dave Canales coming up with they can't even finish the game. They got to go. You got to go. This team, this team is too good in certain areas. An incompetent head coach and a defensive coordinator. Just being facts straight up. No, I didn't pick the no, I didn't pick the Carolina Panthers to win, but I did pick the Rams to win, and I picked the Rams to score over 31 points, and they did. See, the Carolina Panthers showed something. They showed me something yesterday. Oh yeah, they showed me something. They showed me something yesterday. They showed me they had the right head coach and the right quarterback. They would have won this. This team right here, right now, simple, would have added in a couple more pieces here and there. This team is ready to make a big time playoff run. Big time. Big time. Now I already told you how I feel about Bryce Young. Bryce got to go. Bryce still doing Bryce things. Bryce. Many times are you going to continue to put up with a quarterback that push you in the hole, then got to dig you out? Offense still not explosive, not explosive at all. And what's crazy, the Rams is probably the only team that they can go toe to toe with, blow for blow with, and score over 20 points and still fucking lose. Everybody else, you're not gonna get this out of Carolina Panthers unless they're playing the Atlanta Falcons. Let's be real about it. You ain't got the bullshit around. You ain't got to be scared. Look at the coaches out there. You got guys like Mike McDaniel running out here. Sean McDermott could be fired. Matt LaFleur, the Green Bay Packers head coach Matt LaFleur, could be fired today or Monday. And you're telling me that you're going to keep Dave Canales? Get the fuck out of here. Panthers, don't do this. Don't do this, Carolina. Don't do this. This may be the only opportunity that you where there's great coaches that need a job. Can't do this. Can't do this, Carolina. David Tepper, you can't do this. Dan Morgan, you cannot hold this team back. Dave Canales and Bryce Young is holding this team back for being great. You have to pull the trigger. You have to. I'm sorry. 2 years is good enough for me. I've seen enough out of day. 3 years is good enough for me. I done seen out of Bryce Young. Tired of people continue to give a soft cushion to Dave Canales and Bryce Young. Are you tired of losing? This ain't it. This is far as Dave Canales and Bryce Young is going to go. That is it. They're sealing this top together. There's nothing else. There's no up with this team. There's no up. Carolina Panthers is the only team that giving Bryce Young grace. Any other team would have been to let Bryce Young go. Ain't no other team talking about giving Bryce Young a fucking extension. Only the Carolina Panthers. They act like this is the only guy they can have. I don't know what it is for them to be so fucking scared. I don't know. Bryce Young got something on Dave. I don't know what it is. But you're telling me that you're gonna not holler at Joe Burrow on the ball, still throwing the ball low to Xavier Leggett. Man, I just don't get it with him and Xavier Leggett. I don't know what the fuck who don't mix. Them two don't mix. You got to figure something out in the off season. Them two don't mix. How can you work good and Jalen Coker, but you have no answers for Xavier Leggett? But said when you throw him the ball, Xavier Leggett got to do so fucking much to catch the ball, quarterback. But with the ball to T Mac and Jalen Coker is right there on the hands. Now to be fired. I'm going to be. I call a whole chat to be. Ain't no reason to come around. Ain't no reason to keep this coaching staff around. This coaching staff literally is holding this team back. When you watch this game yesterday, only thing you can think of, man, this coaching staff is holding this team back. Yep, yep, flat out holding this team back. You got to sign Jalen Coker. You got to give Jalen Coker some bread. You got to sign Jalen Coker. That means if you sign Jalen Coker, that means Rico Dallas gone. You ain't gonna you you're not gonna have enough money to sign Jalen Coker. It ain't happening. So somebody gonna be in the free agent market, and it look like it's gonna be Rico. Because the past couple weeks, past couple 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, Rico has been at the bottom of the barrel in the running backs. Yeah, he's not been handing out Rico charges. We can pretty much say Trooper got his job back. Pretty much say Trooper Hubbard got his job back. Sure. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. We in the building. We in the building. The link is in the chat if you want to pull up. We in the building. We talking the aftermath. We talking the aftermath of the Carolina Panthers off-season talk. Should the Carolina Panthers pull the trigger and fire Dave Canales and release Bryce Young on the fact that there's too many head coaches out here that's looking for a job? This may be the only time that the Carolina Panthers may be able to strike. It's to Matt LaFleur could be fired today or Monday. Sean McDermott could be fired today or Monday. Do you understand how many coaches that's going to be on the market? Carolina Panthers, you better strike. You better strike. Joe Burrow wants out of Cincinnati. Joe Burrow wants out of Cincinnati. Carolina Panthers are. If you're serious about winning, you want to get back to the Super Bowl. If you're serious about winning, you'll make the changes with the head coach and the quarterback. That's facts. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't believe in Dave Canales. I don't believe in Bryce Young. And I'm telling you right now, and I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna stand on it. This is not a championship team with them two together. I don't give a damn what you say. That him and Bryce Rose Young need to be fired. You're fired. Yep, need to be fired. We in the building. Yeah, the lights up. Yeah, get in. Get in. Join in. Join in on the live. Get in when you fit in. Yo, Drew finally won. Yep, he did. But I definitely know that he's not going to have it for long. Nah, he's not going to have it for long. But yes, sir. Changes need to be made. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The first pissed me off. I knew the Carolina Panthers was going to lose this game, but when I seen them first two drives, I'm like, come on, man, here we go again, empty calories. First two drives, you come out with no points. If Carolina Panthers jump on the Rams early, this is gonna be a long night for the Rams. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. 34-31. Carolina Panthers lost. All they had to do was at least kick 2 field goals. They would have won the game. Simple shit like that. Now, Carolina Panthers tried to win. I can give them credit for that. Yeah, they tried to win. Most definitely. But their style of play wasn't aggressive enough to win. The will to win. The Rams wanted it more. They wanted to give it away, but they wanted it more. than the Carolina Panthers. That's the reason why they're advancing and the Carolina Panthers are sitting home, licking their wounds and asking what's next. Dave Canales and Bryce Young being fired. That's what's next. That's what should be Yeah. You see, Cam, it still wasn't enough. Still wasn't enough. Still wasn't enough to get the W.
Blank right now. I don't know what to think. It is what it is. But actually, before we get started, I actually want to thank all the legends for coming out tonight. They definitely showed out. We definitely felt the love, definitely felt the support. And I just want them to know that the city of Charlotte, the Bank of America Stadium, and the whole Panthers organization, appreciates everything they've done for this organization.
How long did you have that dab celebration that Cam Newton had? How long have you been playing?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of on the spot. I know earlier in the week, Coach Canales said, when he thinks of Cam Newton, he thinks of aura. So I was kind of,
See, I would have had nothing but all the legends at halftime to give the prep talk to the Carolina Panther players. I'm just saying. I know, I know y'all may be happy that the Carolina Panthers got to the playoffs, but you got to look at the bigger picture. The head coach and the quarterback is holding this team back from taking that next step. We got players in places. We just add a couple pieces here and there. This team right here can make a big time run for the next couple years. Now, he's not the answer. Once again, look at the score 34-31. All Carolina had to do on their first drive was score at least. And then on their next drive, kick the field goal. That would have won them the game. Just that simple. Them two empty drives right there. Nowhere. Nowhere. I'm telling y'all, man. If the Minnesota Vikings fire Kevin O'Connell, what are you doing, Carolina Panthers? What are you doing? You 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 have no excuse at all. You cannot sit here and think that Dave Canales is the answer. You cannot. John Harbaugh is sitting out there. You got all these coaches that's way better, have more experience, have Super Bowl championships under their fucking belt, and you gonna stay put with Dave Canales? I got all next season to get my point across. Go ahead if you want to. Go ahead. And I'll be sitting right here and say, up, another waste of year. Try to tell y'all. Try to don't be hollering about it had to take 3 years for y'all to finally realize that Dave Canales ain't a fucking good head coach. Don't be sitting here whining about, man, all them head coaches we passed by in 2026. Man, oh man, why we do that for? To keep Dave Canales? Man, we could have had such and such. Yep. Look at y'all. Look at you. Look at you. This is a scared franchise. This is a scared franchise that don't make big power play moves. Don't make big power play moves. Scared. Scaredy cats. Rather, rather listen to the public say, keep Dave, just keep him. He's up and coming, he's young, he's still learning. So y'all want to be a franchise that's just develop and learn, and they ain't gonna never knock down the door. When y'all gonna get tired of knocking on the door? When you just gonna kick that motherfucker in and go get what you want? That's the type of Carolina Panther team I want. Kick the motherfucking door and go take what the fuck you want. Get down or lay down. The New England Patriots wasn't scared. They fired Gerard Mayo 1 year. 1 year. And went and got Mike Vrabel. Look where they at now. Look where they at now. Just imagine if they was a scary ass franchise like the Carolina Panthers and would have kept Gerard Mayo and Mike Vrabel would have went to another team. New England Patriots wouldn't even be in the playoffs right now. See, this is what I'm talking about. You know what they did? They said, fuck, stop being scared. They kicked the motherfucking door in and took what the fuck they want. That's what I want the Carolina Panthers to do. Don't listen to the fans. Don't listen to the content creators. Don't listen to the media. The NFL goes like this, not for long. This is a win now business. When you got multiple head coaches that are out there with championship playoff experience, all in the belt, you go out there, you tell Dakin, I'm sorry. Nah, listen, I am sorry because you just got caught up in a year where it's too many good head coaches out here that's looking for a job. I'm sorry. And I don't want to be one of them teams to be like, damn, why the fuck we just didn't go get him? Why didn't we just go get him? Why did we listen to the podcast, to the local media? Why we listen to the fans say keep that Canales when we could have had this and that? And we probably already hosting the. Y'all done got the best out of Dave Canales. I'm sorry. Do y'all want to see Dave Canales and Bryce Young together again? Atrocious. We can go find a quarterback that runs around. We can go find a quarterback. See, y'all like Bryce Young because he's little, he's relatable, he has a great smile. That's it. That's it. If you put Bryce Young in a lineup with every starting quarterback in the NFL, you would be like, hell nah. Ain't no motherfucking way. Nah. Carolina Panthers is not in love with this little ass quarterback. You see this shit? My son didn't hit. Ain't no fucking way. His is bigger than his body. Joe Burrow. I go get Matt LaFleur and Joe Burrow. Oh my goodness. Do you know how many primetime games we're gonna get? We'll be on TV so fucking much. We'll be the envy of the NFL. Do you understand that? Do you know how many Monday night games and Sunday night games we'll get in Charlotte if we get Joe Burrow and Matt LaFleur as the head coach? Because we get Malik Willis, that's not gonna bring. It's not gonna bring. It may bring one. It may bring a Thursday night game, maybe a Monday night game, but it's not gonna bring no Sunday night game. But Malik Willis is nice though. He's better than Bryce Young. I think Malik Willis would have watched this game yesterday. But we need a star. We need a star. We need a star. And there's only one guy I can think of right now that is the most accurate, the most deadliest, the most shistiest quarterback in the NFL right now. That is Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow would love to play with this offensive line. Yes. Get well, get well. You should have even been out there, but I know. Get well. Get well. Get well, Icky. And Carolina Panthers, you got to do right by Icky. You got even if it's not a long term, give him at least a 3 year deal, a 2 year deal. If you got to be a center base, however, but you got to keep Icky. You got to keep Salami's left tackle that fucking strong like that. You don't. You got to keep Icky. He's been there. He's been the left tackle for us, what, for about 6 years? No, for about 5 years. You got to keep him. He's a decade plus left tackle. You got to pull the trigger. Gotta go get it. You gotta be aggressive like Sean McVay. We need a coach like Sean McVay. I need that cocky rah rah coach that he's still even cocky. Even we still gonna get on the bus and get on the plane with a W. We gotta go get Joe Burrow. I tell you another thing. We ain't gonna be able to get. We're not gonna be able to get Lamar. Baltimore ain't letting Lamar go unless you give up. Look, the Baltimore Ravens gonna be a more hardline business than the Cincinnati Bengals. They're gonna want way more for Lamar Jackson than Joe Burrow. I believe. I believe. We can win now with Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is the type of quarterback because we got the offensive line that actually can protect Joe Burrow. Now we get Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is gonna bring the economic boom as Joe Burrow. The local economy is gonna make so much money off Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson. Either one of them becomes a quarterback here in Charlotte. But I feel for the offense to really move the way it really needs to move to for you to really see is able to get flourish, you got to go get Joe Burrow. Because I believe if you get Lamar Jackson, is able to get, it's not going to be able to flourish because T Mac and Jalen Coker and the tight ends are going to get so much love from Lamar because Lamar loves his tight ends. But with Joe Burrow likes to use all the weapons on the field. All the weapons. If he got three wide receivers, all three wide receivers going to get touches. And with the offensive line that we got, I feel like we can protect Joe Burrow way better than Lamar. I mean, Lamar gonna get us out of plays or whatever. I believe we can move the knee. I believe we'll be very dangerous with Lamar Jackson, but I believe we'll be extra dangerous. And on top of that, the the weapons that we have and the wide receivers and the tight ends, Joe Burrow is gonna use every single one of them. Every single one of them. I mean, we got three good tight ends. So we can next year we can run that 12, 13 personnel package with ease. The same thing that the LA Rams use, Carolina Panthers, you should use. You got Trimble, Evans, and Sanders. With the collective of T Mac, Jalen Coker, and Xavier Leggett, man, we got too many. We got enough weapons. Too many. Now, when it comes down to in the trade, if we had to trade for Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson or something like that, some of them guys are not going to be on the team. Some of them guys are going to be in the trade package. I hope y'all know that. So I don't know if y'all want to be accustomed to that. I know y'all want to try to keep all your wide receivers, but I'm just saying, certain wide receivers now, Carolina Panthers are probably going to leave T Mac out of it, but Jalen Coker's going to be in that trade. Oh yeah, Xavier Leggett's going to be in that trade. Probably JT Sanders are probably going to be in that trade. So it'll be a couple pieces. They're going to want the cornerback. JC Horn may be in that trade. Who knows? Derek Brown might be in that trade. But if it is what it is. As long as we got that quarterback for the next 5 years, we ain't got to worry about. We get Lamar for the next 5. Lamar is in his prime right now. This is the reason why. This, this is not like we going out here getting a rookie or getting a quarterback that's coming off his rookie contract. We getting winners. We getting guys with playoff experience, Super Bowl appearances under their belt, and they're in their prime right now. This is the reason why we got the strike. They're in their prime. We don't have to develop them to get in their prime. They're in their prime right now. I'm tired of the development. I'm tired of being a developed team. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I want a Super Bowl. My patience is running thin. And, and me watching this game, me watching this game yesterday, my patience is running extra thin now. My patience is running extra thin because now I know what it takes for the Carolina Panthers to get over the hurdle now, over the hump. It's the quarterback and the coaching staff. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. We're not worrying about the newbie fans talking about keep them. Oh, they a taste of the playoffs. Now they talking about keep Dave Canales and resign Bryce Young. Don't listen to them people. Don't listen to them people. Listen to the ones. Listen to the ones that grew with you from 93, 94, 95, 96. We got birth, then we started crawling. We started walking in 97 and 98. Them the ones that you need to listen to. Don't listen to these 2020s or these 2023ers. Don't listen to them. They really don't know nothing about this franchise. They just came with maybe one person. They latched onto their favorite player, and it happened. They got drafted to this team, and now they all of a sudden now they're Carolina Panther fans. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to the reporters who got a job after 2023 when Bryce Young became the starting quarterback. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to the podcasters who became podcasters in 2023. Don't listen to them. Don't. Them the ones that are going to hold you back. Them the ones that are holding you back right now. Them the ones that want you to keep Dave Canales, and them the ones that want y'all to make Bryce Young one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. You know how many good coaches are out there? Do you understand? We can listen. You go get Matt LaFleur if he gets fired. Matt LaFleur is calling plays. Go get defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon, who was the head coach for the Arizona Cardinals, who got fired. And Jonathan Gannon is going to build their defense because he came from the Philadelphia Eagles when they won the Super Bowl just a couple years ago. I'm telling you. um, You better listen to S.L.R. I'm giving you the package. I'm giving you the play. See, John Harbaugh, he's gonna want too much. They already sound like he wants $1 million. Who's the only coach in the NFL right now that's getting paid $20 million? Andy Reid. But Andy Reid got multiple Super Bowls. John Harbaugh wants $20 million, full roster control, and he wants to pick his own general manager. So we're not getting John Harbaugh. No. And we ain't paying him no motherfucking $20 million. No. No. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. But we will go get a Matt LaFleur. Oh yeah. Offensive mind. Oh yeah. Aggressive. Listen, this is what we can do. We can go get Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur don't call plays. Matt LaFleur don't call plays. We actually want you to actually be a head coach now. Time for you to elevate. We're gonna help you elevate, which I think you had too much on your plate at Green Bay. We're gonna take something off your plate. We just want you to be a head coach. You go hire offensive coordinator. If Mike McDaniel doesn't get a head coaching job, we'll go add Mike McDaniel as the offensive coordinator. Ready to go. Oh yeah. We may be Chicago Bears jumped when they got Ben Johnson. We can make that same leap as the Chicago Bears did. Yeah, yeah. I promise you. I promise you. We can make that same leap. I promise you. I'm telling y'all. Don't talk about playoffs. Don't talk about playoffs with this motherfucking coaching staff, this quarterback. I don't want to hear that shit. There ain't gonna be nothing but another 7-9, 7-10, or 8-9 team limping in the fucking playoffs, man. Nobody care. This team has maxed out with this coaching staff. Dave Canales has taken this team far as it's gonna go. I'm sorry. I don't see this team going no further than where.
Not a great feeling at all. Um, don't want the season to come to an end. Special group of guys in that locker room, and it's a tough one. But I'm super grateful. Again, I wouldn't have wanted to have the this year with any other group. I'm super excited for the future, but that'll come again. It's fresh. It's not a great feeling, but I couldn't be prouder of these guys. Not a great feeling at all. Um, don't want the season to come to an end. Special group of guys in that locker room, and it's a tough one. But I'm super grateful. Again, I wouldn't have wanted to have the this year with any other group. I'm super excited for the future, but that'll come again. It's fresh. It's not a great feeling, but I couldn't be prouder of these guys.
You know the fuck. I'm done with the short quarterback. I'm done. Don't do listen. Don't be like the Arizona Cardinals. I'm telling you, the Carolina Panthers, don't be like the Arizona Cardinals. You're gonna fuck around and be like the Arizona Cardinals. If you give Bryce Young a contract extension, I'm telling you, you're going to be like the Arizona Cardinals. Let that shit go. Let it go. Let that shit go, man. Stop looking at Bryce Young like he's adorable. He has a great smile. He's light skinned. He's 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 a mental health advocate. I don't care. The NFL says if you're 5'9", 5'10", or 5'11", you won't be successful. You're just gonna be a stopgap quarterback. Oh, man. Ain't no way you gonna listen. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way y'all not gonna holler at Joe Burrow. That's crazy. And then I'm gonna tell you how the Carolina Panthers are gonna be. Now, I'm gonna tell you how they're gonna be. This is what they're gonna do. This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna give Bryce Young the 5th year. The what is it, 26 million, whatever that bullshit is. They're gonna give him that 5th year option and then bring in Geno Smith as a backup. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Geno Smith gonna be the backup? That was the word that I was hearing. Yeah. That's the word I'm hearing. If the Raiders release Geno Smith, the Carolina Panthers are thinking about bringing in Geno Smith to be the backup back to Bryce Young. Get the out of here. don't know what the fuck y'all trying to do. It's just this simple. It's Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Malik Willis. We're not fooling with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has no respect for us, and nor do I want Aaron Rodgers because you will not see a explosive offense with Aaron Rodgers. You're gonna see a Aaron Rodgers dinks and dunks now in Pittsburgh. What you think he's gonna do with the Carolina Panthers? If we already got a check down quarterback that dinks and dunk like Bryce Young, and mostly all he did yesterday was dinking and dunking. And then when he had to throw the ball down the field, be aggressive, shit was looking crazy. So let's be honest, let's be real about it. Carolina Panthers, you seen what you did yesterday. You seen the product that you have. Now it's time to look realization. Now it's time to look in the mirror. Now it's time the organization to say, look, right now, ways looking in the NFL, you look at all the quarterbacks that are possibly could be traded, and you look at the head coaches that are out here, that's out here right now, that's looking for work, and the head coaches that may be looking for work after the playoffs over with. Teams may fire so many coaches that's in the playoffs. Do the Carolina Panthers want to sit there and say that Dave Canales is a better coach than all the other coaches that's looking for a job? Or do they want to look in the mirror and say, we seen what the New England Patriots did. They fired their head coach Gerard Mayo and went got a proven winner instantly. It went got Mike Vrabel. Instead of letting Mike Vrabel go to another team and New England Patriots played the what if card. They didn't want to play the what if card. They went and did it and then play what if it didn't work out with Mike Vrabel. The Carolina Panthers need to do the same thing. Don't play the what if. Go to Dave Canales and say thank you. I appreciate what you done did here. I appreciate what you have built here. I appreciate what you've done here. But I feel like this is far as this team is going to go with you and move on. Same thing with Bryce Young. Appreciate what you done here. But I feel like this is far the team is going to go with you. It's the quarterbacks out here right now that's in their prime right now. You're still a developmental quarterback. Going in your fourth year, we're talking about you still had bad footwork. You got to put on more weight. We don't want to go through that no more. We shouldn't be talking about none of this going in your fourth year. You still throwing interceptions where the type of interceptions you thrown, these are the interceptions that you shouldn't be throwing. This should be beyond and past you. These are first year, second year interceptions. You shouldn't be throwing these interceptions in your third year. We're done with that. We're done with that. We're done with that. We got plenty of money to take Joe Burrow's salary. Plenty of money. We're good. It's up to the Carolina Panthers to make that move. We got players, we got picks, we got whatever the Cincinnati Bengals want. Carolina Panthers, you should be on the phone right now with the Cincinnati Bengals. What is it going to take to get Joe Burrow? We want Joe Burrow. If the Carolina Panthers go get Joe Burrow, we're going to the Super Bowl. We're instantly in the playoffs. We will have Monday night, Thursday night, and Sunday night games at the bank. Instantly. This is what y'all been craving for. You seen the crowd yesterday at home? We can have this in a regular season if we had Joe Burrow as quarterback. You want sold out games? at the bank, you go get Joe Burrow. If you want the small businesses and the local business to get money and make money and grow, you want money in the Charlotte community, eh, go get Joe Burrow. It is time now to kick the door in and go get what you want, the Carolina Panthers. You got a taste of the playoffs yesterday. You seen this. Two drives, the first drive and the second drive, two possessions we scored no points. That's the reason why we lost the game. Just imagine if we just scored any points, 7 or 3 points. In either one of the first two drives, we would have won the game. We lost 34-31. That shows you the margin, the small margin in the NFL. That shows you we can clear them that small margin up right there. We're gonna be hard to beat for years to come. We a real head coach. We would have scored in that first drive and second drive. That's the reason why I'm telling y'all we got to get rid of Dave Canales. I'm sorry. He's done capped out. This is far Dave Canales is going to go. This Dave Canales connection together, this is as far as it's going to go. And there's no up. There's no up. The ceiling is capped. Dave knows that. Bryce might not know that, but Dave Canales knows that. It's too many head coaches out here looking for a job that is way better than Dave Canales. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all might like Dave Canales. I don't. He done proved to me in his rookie year and his second year when he didn't play Bryce Young in the preseason. I was done with him. That was his fatal mistake. You don't come in and do something like that. You don't have no rings or nothing like that. It makes you think that you can do something like that with a struggling quarterback. Come on. Get out of here. Nah. Nah. Dave got to go. If the Green Bay Packers fire Matt LaFleur, Carolina Panthers, you got to go get him. You got to go get him. You got to go get him. He's still young. He still got plenty. You can get. He's still young. Experience, playoff experience. He'd been around the block. He done coached one of the pillars franchises of the NFL. One of the biggest franchises of the NFL, the Green Bay Packers. Stop fucking playing. Stop playing. You got Mike McDaniel out there. You got John Harbaugh out there. Mike Tomlin could be out there. Like, come on, like, stop playing. You got Kevin Stefanski. I don't want Kevin Stefanski. Kevin Stefanski stay far away from Carolina. You a guy. You sabotage Stefanski. Kevin sabotage Stefanski. Nobody wants you. I don't. Too much competition. It's too much work. That's that power pack. Yeah. And that power pack right there. Yeah. I'm just saying. I mean, Carolina Panthers put up a fight yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Much respect. I love my team. I love my team. I love them all the way through. Love them. Nah, I never switch sides. Carolina Panthers to the DIE. Been there since the inception. Ain't going nowhere. Done been through the good, bad times. Done been through the 40, 50 quarterbacks that done played here. Well, I say about 30 some quarterbacks that done played here. Done been through it all. Done been through it all. Done been through it all. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Be here to give you that great Carolina Panther content like I always do. I ain't going nowhere. But what I do know is this team is has capped. This is far this team is going to go. This is it. This is a wild card team. That's it. This is not a divisional. This is not a NFC championship team. This is not a Super Bowl team. This is far as this team is going to go. Carolina Panthers now, they got to put your big boy pants on. You should have David Tepper. You should want to go in the owners meeting with your chest poked out. You want to go in the owner meeting and the owner's looking at you like, damn, you're a bad man. You pull that off. You got Joe Burrow out of Cincinnati. You went and got Matt LaFleur. You went and got Mike McDaniel as your offensive coordinator. You got Jonathan Gannon as your defensive coordinator. Oh my. Where y'all trying to go? Y'all trying to go undefeated in the season? Y'all Super Bowl hunting. Y'all big game hunting. Oh, my. Mhm. Mhm. Big game hunting. That's what we got to do. This is the next phase. So as we go in off season, as I continue to drop the content will be about pushing the Carolina Panthers forward, making unpredictable moves, making big boy moves, making bold moves, like trading for Joe Burrow. Go try to trade for Lamar Jackson. Go try to get Malik Willis. Ask about Jordan Love. See what Kirk Cousins is talking about. If it got to be a stopgap, if you're looking for a stopgap, a 1-2 year plan, and then you want to go draft the quarterback, you got that can be a Kirk Cousins. But if you looking for a quarterback right now that can carry you for the next 5 years, you're not worrying about finding a quarterback in the draft. You go get Joe Burrow. You go see if you can go get Lamar Jackson. You go see about Jordan Love. That's what you go to do. You got to taste Carolina. That's crazy to have a taste and then go back to develop. Go back to talking about Bryce Young footwork. Going back to talking about getting more weapons for Bryce Young. We don't want to fucking hear that shit. We got enough weapons. How much fucking weapons do you need? How much weapons? Bryce can't use all the weapons. He can't use every fucking toy in the toy chest. Sometimes some people just like their favorite toy. They don't give a damn about the other toys in the toy chest. But as again, you're not gonna win with a bend don't break defense. You're not gonna win with Evero. You're not gonna win with a bend don't break defense. J.C. Horn was getting burnt on plays. Caught a concussion, friendly fire. Bad technique, getting burnt. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Let me be real with you. Said Puka Nakua was having a big day. Do whatever he want to do. On Mike Jacks, on JCE. Just do whatever he want. Like, come on. Matthew Stafford, damn near. Matthew Stafford, damn near almost had 4 touchdowns. Like, come on. Didn't get sacked not one time. I don't think they hardly even put pressure on him. You're not gonna win like this. That's the reason why you got to get rid of Dad Canales and his coaching staff. Bryce Young. Everything else is already there. Tweak a couple things, add a couple players, get a great coaching staff, get a good quarterback. And we talking about hosting a playoff game all through the playoffs. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Now we gotta buy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You know, that's what we should be striving for sure. But other than that, good game by the Carolina Panthers. You did what you did. You tried. You were successful. But now you know that you are a quarterback and a head coach away from really taking that next step where you're consistent year after year. Ain't no win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. We got to get that. The reason why we're win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss is because of your head coach and the quarterback. We can't have that. You got to get rid of that. Our motto should be about consistency. That should be the motto. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. You know what to do. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, tap into that cash app. Make sure you go to my second YouTube channel, S.L.R Sports News TV. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment over there. All Carolina Panther content over there on my second YouTube channel. So make sure you go over there and support that Carolina Panther content that I got over there at S.L.R Sports News TV. Carolina Panthers lose at home to the LA Rams 34-31. So yeah, let me say back. Yeah. Yeah, you're fired. Yeah. It most definitely fired. Yeah, for sure. But it is what it is. Carolina Panther got some soul searching to do. Go get Joe Burrow. Go get Joey. Go get Joey. Yeah. I'm pushing that narrative. So if any other content creator in the Carolina Panther circle, Joe Burrow comes out your fucking mouth, I know you know where it came from. You know where it came from. Because what none of y'all talking about, no Joe Burrow, no Lamar Jackson, Jordan Love, no Malik Willis, none of y'all. Only S.L.R. Only me. Only me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing. No, y'all stick with Dave Canales. That's what y'all do. Y'all stick with sorry ass Dave Canales. He said, SLR, you should be the coach for the. Yeah, I should. I most definitely should be the coach for the Carolina Panthers. We most definitely would have smacked the Rams yesterday. We might, what? Ain't no way in hell I'd have had two drives and would have came out with no points. We lost 34-31, and all I had to do was score at least 7 points or 10 points, and just in two quarters. In the first or the second, I would have won. Yeah, that's it. Nah, nah. First of all, first of all, we're gonna get rid of Bryce Young. And even if he wanted to keep Bryce Young, my thing was with Dave Canales, why you didn't use the third running back? Why didn't you use the third running back, the one that you using on kickoffs, ETN? Why? I mean, I was just scratching my head yesterday. I was just like, what the fuck is he doing? I mean, listen, y'all can't get mad at Jimmy Horn. You can't get mad at Jimmy. You can't get mad at Jimmy. You can't listen. First of all, you can't get mad at Jimmy. T Mac T Mac drop balls. T Mac drop footballs. Is able to get drop footballs. You cannot get mad at Jimmy Horn, a guy that was barely used. I, listen, his engine wasn't even warmed up. He was getting barely used in the game. How many? Listen, look at the whole game. How many reps did Jimmy Horn get in the game yesterday? It wasn't like Jimmy Horn. It's not like Jimmy Horn got like 40% of the reps. Well, and when you seen Jimmy Horn come in the game, what was he doing? Motion. There you go. Here go Jimmy running in motion, running behind Bryce Young. That's it. You don't see Jimmy Horn just lined up, going out to go get a play. Let's say take reps. Jimmy Horn got to be in the game. He got to stay in the game to make them type of catches. Of course, yeah, you should be ready at all times. Yeah, of course. You're supposed to. Yeah, you're supposed to make that catch. That's facts. But still, at the same time, though, if you want that catch to be one, Jimmy should have got more plays and more touches in the game. And that falls on Dave Canales. Why draft Jimmy? What I mean, honestly, what did you draft Jimmy Horn for? What did you draft him for? What did you draft him for? Because he was fast? Or he wanted to be close to home? So you did him a favor? Because he wanted to be close to Florida? Why? What was the reason? And I think Jimmy Horn, is a good player. If he's used, I think he should have been used a whole lot. A whole lot. A whole lot. If you're gonna take away reps from Xavier Leggett, why didn't Jimmy Horn get some of them reps? Why we only see Jimmy Horn in motion or catching sweeps and screens? Why Jimmy Horn wasn't running down the field being vertical, being a deep threat, or at least enticing the deep threat? You put Jimmy Horn in the game, defensive players and coaches gonna be like, shit, he's fast. He's a deep play threat. Even if he doesn't, it open up big plays for the other wide receivers. Like you gotta know how to use Jimmy, make him viable, worth something in the game. E- Even if Jimmy don't even get 5 catches, when if you use him the right way, he'd be like, "Damn, coach, you used me today. Yeah, we fooled the hell out of them today." Jimmy can be more like a assist player. Make him feel like he contribute to the team. But now y'all want to beat on him. Y'all want to blame Jimmy. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Flat out bullshit. He said facts. Yeah, that's bullshit. Leave Jimmy alone. Let that man live. Shit, he know that. He gotta watch that. You don't think he ain't sitting down right now? That man didn't sleep good last night. Any good things that y'all said to him yesterday, last night to make him get over that shit? That shit did not resonate at all. Because he know he should have made that catch. That shit's on film. And yes, Jimmy Horn has made big plays for the Carolina Panthers. Yeah. He made a big fourth down play in the regular season for the Carolina Panthers. But this is the playoffs. It's not regular season. It's win or go home. Ain't no next Sunday. Ain't no next Sunday. Ain't no next Monday. Ain't no next Thursday. Ain't no next Saturday. You don't get none of them games. Jimmy Horn should have caught that. But my thing is, if the Carolina Panthers, if this is what you're going, if this is how you using Jimmy Horn, and Jimmy Horn's not even on punt returns or kickoff, and I believe that Jimmy Horn wanted, in my eyes, this is what I think. Jimmy Horn didn't want to be on punt returns or kickoffs. He didn't want to. If he really wanted to, he could have. He could have. He could have. But I don't think Jimmy Horn wanted to, because I think he wanted to focus on being a wide receiver and trying to climb up the wide receiver depth chart. He felt like if he had been a punt return, kick return, he would have climbed up the wide receiver depth chart. So, but you got to make them catches, Jimmy. You got to make them catches, Jimmy. Will Jimmy Horn be on the team next season? I highly doubt it because the Carolina Panthers are only using him. If Dave Canales is going to be back as the head coach, and they're just using him as a gadget receiver and nothing else, sweeps and screens, and I mean, not even being a threat in the passing game or in a vertical game, and there's no use the Carolina Panthers even keeping him. Where is he viable at if he's not on kickoff or punt return? Where is he viable at? Because he's not gonna move over Jalen Coco is able to get. Most definitely probably ain't gonna move. So like, where is it at? So you know what I'm saying. I think Jimmy just need to be with a fresh team. Jimmy might need to go to Miami, go to Jacksonville, Tampa, where you want to be at. I don't think the Carolina Panthers is the the developmental spot where Jimmy need to be. All that hype they gave him in the preseason, all this and that. People clamor for Jimmy. Jimmy needs to play. Jimmy this, Jimmy that. Well, why y'all not giving Jimmy Horn the same grace you gave Teddy Rowe Miller when he dropped balls? Y'all are just out here eviscerating Jimmy Horn. Like, come on, man. Like, that's crazy. But that's how y'all are, though. Y'all love to turn on. When shit don't be going right, y'all just quick to turn on it. Just quick. I mean, that should be tripping me out. Man, shame on you, Jimmy. Yep. And the schedule get tough next year too. That's why you need Joe Burrow. That schedule get ugly. You see what the Rams did? Listen, that first game that showed you from the first and second game, they studied the Carolina Panthers in the second game. That's how they was able to get the Bryce, get sacks and and, and flush Bryce out the pocket. You take that same. A lot of NFL teams gonna take that same scheme next year. Play Bryce. LA Rams gave the blueprint to how to play Bryce Young yesterday. They gave the perfect blueprint. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And what's crazy, they knew how Dave Canales was going to call the game. You don't touch Bryce or get a sack on Bryce if you don't know if the defense does not know what the head coach is going to call. They knew the plays, what Dave Canales was going to do. They knew his tendencies. And that's the reason why Dave got to go. Dave don't make no adjustment. Dave should have knew once Bryce got sacked. Damn, they know something. They see something. They know something going on. They know some type of tendencies that I'm running. I need to flip something. I need to change something. Blah, blah, blah. I need to do something to get them off my tail. He didn't do it. Ed Canales is a stubborn head coach. Stubborn. Yep, for sure. Just saying. Get you a little fast, get you a little game. Just don't listen. Just leave Jimmy Horn. I'm giving you grace, homie. I'm giving you grace. If you wanna, if you wanna pull up, let me know. Just put it. Just send me a comment. Let me know it's you. We'll make something shake. You can pull up. You can come and talk about it. Hey, I'm giving you grace. I am for sure. I'm giving you grace because I felt like the Carolina Panthers misused you in this game. They've been misusing the whole season, but misused in this game where I really believe that Jimmy Horn could have really been a decisive factor if it had been used the proper way. I'm telling you, you got to be skillful. Put it like this: Ben Johnson, Ben Johnson would have had this team, man. Jimmy Horn would have been most definitely been used by Ben Johnson in the run game, in the pass game, all types of ways. Something that Dave Canales just don't do. Too many weapons, man. Just too many weapons. You got T Mac, Jalen Coker, Xavier Leggett, Jimmy Horn. There's like too many weapons, man. Come on, Carolina Panthers. Come on. That shit, right. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Yeah, but I say though, I most definitely will be dropping a lot more Carolina Panthers. Like I say, hit that bell icon so you can get all the content when I drop it, so you won't miss nothing. I say again, we on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Continue to support the content. Like I said, I dropped the Carolina Panther. I need all my Carolina Panther fans, everybody, you know what I'm saying, go support the video. I dropped the Carolina Panther short maybe about a week ago. Got over 10K, over 10,000 views, over 100 plus likes. Go continue to support that, yo. You know, we doing big things over here for the Carolina Panthers. As I say again, this is right here your number one source for your Carolina Panthers news topics when I go live. But S.L.R. TV will be the official number one source for the Carolina Panthers. When it's all said and done, sir, at S.L.R. Sports News TV, go over there and support the channel, support the movement. Because we building big things over there. And that will be the official number one Carolina Panthers spot for all your news, info, videos, lives, all of that. So we put work in like we always do over here. We building something. We building, this is what we do over here. Yeah, I don't go live every day. Don't need to. But we go live. We do what we do. I always put content on both of my channels. So it's always something going on. That's why I always tell y'all go over there and make sure you hit that bell icon. Because I'm always dropping content every day on both of my channels. Every day. Videos, shorts, lives. Get it all. Support everything that I do on both channels. It's what we do. We worldwide over here. Carolina Panthers, Carolina Panther Nation, stand up. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Keep pounding.
Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility.
Hey, what's going on, folks? It's been brought to my attention what I said on the radio. Probably should have used some different words. But based on the DMs I've been getting from people, what I said, and then now you're saying you're going to threaten me. and you're gonna pull up on me. I don't think that's a good idea. So, I love this city. I invest in this city. My foundation in this city. But all these comments in my DMs, sliding my DMs, talking about you're gonna pull up on me, you're gonna threaten me. We don't need all that, man. We don't need no black on black, bro. So, if that's how you really feel, just block me, bro. You don't have to. But all these comments threatening my life, ain't no need for that. Okay?
Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility.